Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you stopped by. I say that in every movie, every video, but I really mean it. I'm glad that you take your time to watch my videos. It makes me so happy. So yeah. So for today's video, I want to show you how I do my brows, what products I use, and which brushes and all that good stuff. So if you want to see how I create my brows, then you know what to do. Just keep on watching. So I'm starting off by brushing my brows into place using an Anastasia Beverly Hills number 12 brush. It's a dual-ended brush with a spoolie on one side and an angle brush on the other side. And I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in dark brown. And as you can see, it's very well loved, so it's one of my favorite brow products. And I start off by outlining my brow, just following the natural shape of my brow and making a sharp line underneath my brow. And then I'm also making a line on top of my brow as well, just to make like a guideline where to fill in the brow, and just to also have like a clean, nice, sharp line. I like my brows to be kind of dramatic in a way, if you can say like that, more like the Instagram brows. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then I go over to the other brow and I do the exact same thing, except that this brow is a little bit different than the other one, so I have to kind of make it look like the first brow. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And that's the whole point with the brows, is trying to make them as symmetrical as possible. It's not always as easy to do that, especially if you have really different brows, but yeah. And then I'm just filling in the brows, starting off by placing most of the product on the end and on the tail of my brow, and just brushing through the hairs to get the product nicely blended into my brow, so it's not like patchy or yeah. And then I'm just moving forwards and filling in everywhere, and just it's important to brush through the hairs so everything is blended nicely. And when I come to the front, I go in an upward motion instead of sideways, just to make kind of like small hair strokes, so it looks more natural, even though they are not at all. And then I do the same on the other side, filling in, starting in on the back, on the tail of the brow, and just making that part the darkest. And then doing the same in the front, just brushing it upwards to make the hair look like hair. Make it look like hairs. And this is not necessary, but you can go in with some concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer with a flat concealer brush or eyeshadow brush, you can decide. And you can just clean up the brow to make the line even more sharp and make the brows pop even more if you want to. I like to do this sometimes, not always, but sometimes I like to do this. It depends. So yeah, and then just dab out the concealer so there is no harsh edges from the brow to the lid. And then I go in with the Loreal Brow Artist Plumper just to set my brows so it looks like this. It's a brown tinted brow gel, and this is nice to just keep the brows in place all through the day instead of they moving around, and yeah, so it's really nice to just set them. So this is how I usually do my brows. They are quite bold. It's like Instagram brows. They are bold and dark. I can do a more natural brow routine if you want to see that. Just let me know down below and I will definitely do that. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please let me know. Comment down below, thumbs it up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel I would really appreciate that, and I hope to see you in my next video.